All right, joining us today, fresh off of being drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, former Pirate wide receiver Anthony Smith. Anthony, congrats, man. How you doing today?
Shoot, man, I'm blessed, man. I still can't believe it. I don't think it's hit me yet, bro. I can't lie, but it's a great experience. Get to be home with the fam and stuff like that. Getting drafted is like something that majority of college players don't get to do. So, man, I'm blessed, bro. Grateful. So,
First, first things first, Friday on the show, we were talking about if ECU guys were drafted by a team we didn't like in the NFL.
yeah,
And it's crazy we had that conversation, and then you went to the Cowboys because
I
Anthony, I got my Commander's hat on. I got
yes.
my Terry McLaurin jersey here. So I put out two tweets when you got drafted. My first one
Oh
was
man.
congrats, I'm never pulling for you again. My second was good wide receiver, really cool dude, easy guy to root for. I gave you your props, but
Yes, man.
I'm joking. But hey, I got my team. I got to pull for my
Hey,
team.
I
But
feel you.
so let me ask you
Two
this, Anthony.
Pirates.
Who was your? Did you have a team growing up? Did you root for an NFL team? Did you just root for guys? What was your interest?
Yeah, bro. My NFL team was the Patriots. I mean,
Okay.
I kind of jumped on the Tom Brady bandwagon early, and then shoot, I was stuck on it at that point, man. I was just riding with the Patriots. So I was a big Patriots fan growing up. But I feel you on that though. My whole family is Commanders fans. So when they see me get drafted to Dallas, they were excited, but they felt the same way as you though. So, but
Yeah,
hey, I
that's
got
cool
gave you
though.
something to cheer for though, bro. Gave you
That's a
something to
weird
cheer
feeling.
for.
So is the family going to be wearing like Smith Cowboys gear? Are they going to have to
They
do that now?
they have no choice, I guess,
Yeah.
now. Like, I know it sucks for them, but shoot, I give them a reason to cheer for the Dallas Cowboys now. So,
No, that's awesome, man. So, Anthony, let's talk about draft day, and I
yeah.
know Jarrett, our producer's a Raiders fan. He was fired
Mhm.
up that you had a top 30 visit invite. I mean,
Yeah.
so how many teams did you talk to from pro day to visits to your agent? Like, did you talk to
Yeah.
just about everybody, or was there a certain number of teams?
Yeah, shoot, bro. I can't lie. I probably like from going to like the senior games, like the American Bowl and the Shrine Bowl, and then like all my Zoom calls and just phone calls and top 30 visits. I probably talked to like probably like 25 teams or so. Um, but yeah, I mean, this process is so unknown. It's so uncertain. You never know what's going to happen. I was texting my agent during the whole draft process and stuff like that, and I was asking about the Cowboys, and he told me he didn't hear anything from them and stuff. We had some other teams that were super interested in me. But yeah, I asked him about the Cowboys, and he said there was no word from them. And then lo and behold, they're the ones who drafted me. So it's like you never really know at this process. So even throughout all the teams that I talked to and stuff like that, like I had no idea who was gonna pick me up, so it was crazy, man.
That's awesome. Well, I know you killed it on the interviews. I had a Cowboys
Yeah.
fan ask me about you that is unfamiliar with ECU, and I
Mhm.
talked about how you came in, and this is our fault. Like you came in as a speed guy from state. Like
Yeah.
he's just going to take the top off the defense, and you
Mhm.
became, or you always were, but you became for us a true number one receiver.
Yeah.
I talked about how Andrew Bays mentioned you blocking and what you do without
Mhm.
the ball on the field.
Yeah.
And I tell folks, I don't know you personally, but from our
Uh,
interactions,
yeah.
just the cool. You're a regular guy. You got
Mhm.
a really good attitude. So
Yeah.
I know teams had to love that about you too. And
Dude,
and
heck
that,
yeah,
that,
bro.
that yeah.
That was shoot, that was a big part of my process. I mean, coming into the process, I kind of had this expectation of just like it was going to be a little bit more business, a little bit more transactional and stuff like that because I mean, it's the NFL and I've never been there. I really don't know too many people in that profession to be honest. So, but like throughout the process talking to coaches and teams and stuff like that, I realized like kind of how you said how important relationships are and being able to communicate and talk and have good conversation. I realized very fast how serious and important those things were to getting drafted and teams taking a liking to you. So once I had to talk to my agent and got the feel for that, I realized it, and I was like, this is what can set me apart. I feel like I'm a pretty down to earth, chill guy, so I know ball IQ and stuff like that. So I knew that like my interviews and talking to coaches and stuff was going to be something that could set me apart. So that was something I emphasized for sure during this process.
Anthony, tell us about Saturday, man. What was it like? And you
Gosh.
knew at the least like you were going to get that rookie invite. If you
Hmm.
didn't get drafted. But how about
Yeah.
were you anticipating hearing your name called Saturday? And what was the wait in the moment like?
Dude, it was crazy. So I mean, Friday. I mean, I'm not oblivious to the prize. I know I obviously wasn't going first round. So, but it was cool to get to watch that. So I sat to the first round and watched it. And the second round, my agent kind of told me like, you really have no idea. Like once we hit day two, it was kind of just like I said, it was so uncertain. Like I had no idea when or where I was gonna go. So, like me and my family just stayed up. We had like a little couple family members over, and we kind of just watched all the day two just to see like what would happen. And nothing happened that day. So day three, um, that's where we kind of had, I guess, our most confidence. That's kind of where we knew that like something really, really could happen. At the end of the day, like you said, like even if I didn't get drafted on Saturday, I knew I was gonna have an opportunity to go play somewhere. So I knew Saturday I was gonna be an NFL player. So it was super, super exciting. But I remember, bro, I can't lie. I was downstairs. We probably made it to I want to say this probably the sixth round, and I had just came. My dogs were upstairs. My grandma was scared of the dogs, so we put the dogs upstairs. And I remember the sixth round, I just came upstairs, bro, and I was just laying in the bed with the dogs, bro. And I was just talking to my dogs, and like like actually talking to my dogs, like just talking to them about like what's going on and stuff. Like they've been upstairs the whole time, and so I'm laying in the bed chilling with them, and it's like, shoot, I've been up there for probably like an hour or so, man. And I'm laying there, I'm dozing off low key, and then I get a phone call ringing, and I'm like, answered. I'm hello, and I'm like so like shocked, and they just start congratulating me, and I'm like, wow, bro. So I walk downstairs, and I'm like, oh, Dallas is the next pick, and I'm telling my family, I think I'm next. So I sit on the couch, bro, and then shoot. Next thing you know, Anthony Smith, East Carolina wide receiver, comes across the screen, and I was just my family was super excited. I was super excited. And I mean, the video my family took of me was like I was just sitting there in shock, like I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like it was so crazy. So yeah,
That's awesome. Did you? Hopefully, did they announce the pick? Because I know when Nikola Jokic was drafted, it was
Mm.
like a Taco Bell commercial on the NBA draft. So
Hey,
did they say your name on TV, Anthony?
yes, they said my name on TV, bro, which
Good.
was super tough, bro. Like that was like a one of one experience. That's
Yes,
so
sir.
crazy. So
So what's next, Anthony? When you got to head there,
shoot, crazy enough, I head down there on Thursday morning, man.
man?
Yeah, man. So quick turnaround. I go down there Thursday morning and come back Sunday. So we got our rookie mini camp the first to the fourth. So that's when I get to go back and play ball, man. So I'm excited, man.
Man, that's fantastic. And as we mentioned before we started
Uh,
recording, I congratulated you and said, "Hey, you know, there's still more work to do."
yeah,
So,
heck yeah.
what do you want to kind of accomplish? Do you know what you're getting yourself into Thursday, or is it kind of, "Hey, we'll figure it out when we get there"?
Dude, I have no idea really like what's going on Thursday. I can't lie to you, but
Yeah,
I just know that we're gonna get to play some football. I'm gonna be able to put my hands on a football, get to run some routes, and this process is like it's just a lot of waiting, man. You know what I'm saying? You're preparing for everything in a sense but football up until this point, like running 40s and the combine drills and stuff like that. So the last couple of months I've been doing field work and stuff like that, but I'm a competitor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to play ball. So getting to go back out there and really compete, play ball, like that's what I'm about. So I'm just excited to get down there, bro. I don't know what they got in store for us, but all I know is they said we got practice, and that's what I'm for. So I'm lit, bro.
you brought up a good point earlier. Like you just don't come across people in your life that are in the NFL. You don't see them
Yeah.
walking in Target and Walmart and stuff.
You
So
feel
like,
me?
do you have like Savone or anybody you can reach out to say, "Hey, what can I expect?" Or have you talked to anybody that
Heck
plays?
yeah, bro. I mean, I actually did talk to Siobhan after I had got drafted. I talked to Keaton Mitchell as well after I got
Good.
drafted. Some guys who
Yeah.
kind of have been, maybe not. I mean, Keaton wasn't in the Cowboys facility, but he's been in the NFL for 3, 4 years, so he kind of knows the ropes and stuff like that. So getting to chop it up with him and stuff, and then Siobhan, I mean, he was my great friend, bro. I mean, just getting to play against him and stuff like that. When I first got to ECU, me and him built like a real connection. So. Like I know that's somebody that I can go lean on and stuff like that when I get up there. So I've definitely reached out to some of those guys and allowed them to like just pour life into me and give me some advice of what to expect, what to do next. So
Man, good stuff. Anthony, my all-time favorite pirate is Dwayne Harris. He used to torch the
yeah,
Redskins. So now,
17.
now it's your chance to torch the Commanders, I guess. But
Yep. Heck yeah.
so I'm gonna say congratulations to you, and then tell your family Jaden Daniels and the Commanders going back to the playoffs this year. So,
85. I'll definitely
Anthony,
tell him though.
hey, you're the man. Congrats, man. We'll keep in touch and do it again down the road. But good luck to you, man. We appreciate you joining us.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. We'll definitely be in touch. You know that, bro. Just hit me whenever.